Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, happy Tuesday ho. Welcome ho sa ating program. Magandang gabi ho sa inyong lahat. Ako po si SONNY LARAGAN. Nagbabalik ho ngayon, no? Hopefully 100% ho tayo. Pasensya na ho, medyo na-miss ko kayo for a week or two yata din, no? Si attorney ang solong nagpo-programa yata last week. So, ayan, kudos, no? At na-miss ho natin siya. Alam niyo naman tong ating abogada napaka-adventuroso nito, no? Napaka-active, no? So, ayan. So, good evening ho sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom. At syempre, hindi lamang ho sa United Kingdom, meron din tayong mga kababayan na nanonood sa atin, no? Mula ho sa buong Europa, no? Sa Pilipinas, sa Amerika, sa Middle East. So, welcome din ho kayo mga kababayan at tuloy ho kayo dito sa ating programa. Ito ho ang Legal Advice Corner on a Tuesday evening. It happens every Tuesday, 6 p.m. ho. Mula rito, nagmumula ho sa aming studios sa United Kingdom. Okay, well, pakilala ko na ho. Ito yung na-miss ko na. Hindi ko na pahabain pa. Hindi na ako masyado magkukwento. Magkukwento ho kami pag nakapasok na ho siya. No? So mga kaibigan, yung ating star of the show, ang Brains and Beauty at ang dahilan kung bakit may programa ho tayong ganito. We give legal advice to our kababayans on matters legal dito ho sa United Kingdom. Siyempre, pakikilala ko na ho yung managing partner ho. And we're so proud dahil Pinay ho ito at batang-bata, no? At hindi nyo akakalain na or aakalain na isang very young na Pinay nasa helm, nasa ibabaw o nasa tuktok ng management ng isang law firm dito ho sa United Kingdom. Siyempre, pakikilala ko na, mga kaibigan, without further ado, ang ating pinakamamahal na abogada, walang iba kundi si Attorney DANNA QUINTO. Attorney, magandang gabi. Happy Tuesday.
LARAGAN, welcome back everyone! Tuloy po kayo sa ating remote social bubble. At para maiba naman, nag-iba din ako ng venue para tayo ay, nag-iba. Last week, andito ako. So, I thought, mukhang maganda din na medyo na-inspire ako sa iyo, Mr. LARAGAN. Meron kang mga outdoor venue ng summer. So, I thought I'll spruce it up a little bit. I'll change it up a little bit. At dito muna ako sa aking, sa bahay ko. So, yes. Na-miss ka namin, Mr. LARAGAN. Na-miss ka namin. Twins tayo.
Na-miss ko rin kayo. Na-miss kita. Na-miss ko yung ating mga viewers, no? And yes, so it's hard to get sick. Ayoko magkasakit talaga. In fact, I was kind of healthy for the past it started in January, yung journey ko, di ba? I don't know if I look good attorney, no? Dahil mukhang sobra yata ang pagkapayat ko. I even went down to 62. Imagine mo yan. Ang first goal ko when I started was 75. And then 70, binaba ko. Tapos 65. Umabot ako.
65.
Abay, nung nagkasakit ako, umabot ako ng 62. Parang balat na ako, no? So, But
You
let's see,
always
let's see.
look good. Sa amin, ikaw ay, you're always looking dapper. But most importantly, ang wish namin healthy ka at, you are well. So yun ang importante sa lahat na kasama ka namin ngayon ulit dahil nakakamiss. Mahirap pala mag-solo, ha?
Kaya.
Namiss kita parang ang lungkot ko ka last week, sabi ko, wala akong wala akong tete, wala akong exchange ng ideas, kakwentuhan. Iba yung dynamics ng show pag may kasama ka, kaya yung mga greetings, I think we pushed the greetings towards the end. Parang nasabik ako sa ibang tao para ako para ako nasa isang island ng 30 minutes tapos naghanap ako, may kausap na ako ulit. So, it's very, very good.
Nakakapanibago when you're used to it, no? Plus, may mga nagme-message, nako, sayang, nagkasakit ka sa yung, kasi nabibis nila, minsan, tapos mo ma-discuss, meron, at least I put in a question or two, no? To clarify or for you to re-stress again yung yung mga points na minention mo sa topic, no? Oh, by the way, teka muna, ano topic natin? Talking of topics, ano ba ang topic natin for tonight?
Topic ngayon, just to also elaborate on the previous topic, kasi yung 2 episodes ago, babalik natin sila. Nandun tayo sa children law series. After a prolonged period sa divorce and finances, bumalik tayo sa children series. Yung una, frequently asked questions. And then last week was procedure. And then now, as I promised, dun na muna tayo sa isang specific na area. Ito yung parating tinatanong sa akin. Dito yung parating kung saan nagkakaroon ng I would say heavy concern, dahil ito yung mga domestic abuse allegation at kung ano ba yung impact nito sa child arrangement order. Ito ba yung automatiko ba to na wala ng contact? Automatic ba to na matatanggal ang mga bata? We heard of stories that social services are involved. They took the children to foster care, or may mga stories naman na wala na talaga, pinagbawalan na sila ng korte na makita yung bata forever and ever. At ang komunikasyon na lang ay letters or email. So, all of those happen, pero ito yung ang topic ngayon, doon natin kikilatisin, i-unpack kung ano yung mga sitwasyon, kung bakit minsan kahit ano yung mga domestic abuse na tinatawag, klaruhin natin yan, at ano yung tinitingnan ng korte, paano titingnan ng korte yan, at saan, compared dun sa procedure na inalam natin last week, kasi hindi nga pala isang hearing lang yan, lalong-lalo na kung may mga serious concerns like this. Paano i-consider ng korte at ano yung tinitingnan nila para magkaroon sila ng decision in terms of contact. So ano yung thought process nila? At ng CAFCAS, hindi lang ng korte, because they're always assisted by CAFCAS, which is yung independent body of mga social service caseworkers. So yun ang topic natin ngayon. Doon tayo medyo focus tayo. Ito yung parating tinatanong, naku, attorney, sinumbong kami ng kapitbahay o sinumbong ng kamag-anak o sinumbong sa school, sinasaktan daw namin yung anak namin. Ngayon, dumating yung social services, kinuha sila, anong mangyayari ngayon? Ano ba tinitingnan ng korte? So these topics should hopefully assist kung yan ang sitwasyon nyo, o ng kaibigan nyo, o ng kakilala nyo.
Ayan. Okay, so yun, pag-uusapan natin yan. Yan ang topic natin for today, no? Domestic abuse at yung impact on social or child arrangement orders. Ayan. Okay. Na-miss nga kita, no? Ano mo lang mga pinag-aanam mo ngayon? What are the activities mga recent activities na ginagawa mo?
Recent activities. So last week, hindi tayo nagkita. I think the week before that was the long holiday dahil nilibing si Queen nga, diba? At dumating yung yung childhood friend ko, so that was one. And then medyo sumama din pakiramdam ko last weekend. So, ako ay that's Sheena. Si Sheena ay kababata ko. Sheena, nurse po yan nurse dito yan dati. Matagal yan sa United Kingdom. And then she migrated to Australia.
Australia. Okay.
Maganda Australia. So, dumaan siya sa akin. So, nilutuan ko siya ng mga good old dishes from our childhood, mga nostalgic dishes sa childhood namin. So that was quite fun. Tapos the last weekend medyo napagod siguro ako. For me,
ikaw ba nag-prepare nito, attorney? Ikaw nag-prepare niya?
Yes,
wow,
that's right.
Galing. Sarap naman.
May mga natuwa ako dyan sa popsicle na yan kasi nata de coco. So, nung bata po kami, isa sa favorite ko na snack, yung tagpipiso na ice nata de coco. Pero syempre, hindi nakaganyang maganda. Naka-plastic lang na ice nata de coco. Paborito ko yun. Ewan ko kung meron kayo, pero piso lang So,
ang tawag yata na dyan, sorbet ba ang tawag nila?
No, I did that myself actually. So, lang yan, nata de coco na mugu-mugu na ginawa kong popsicle. So, hindi siya sorbet. Iba yung sorbet, iba yung texture ng sorbet, iba yung texture. So, this is really nata de coco. Pinatigas. As close as possible. So, yeah. Tapos, napagod siguro ako. At saka maraming nagkakasakit din ngayon. So, I wasn't feeling too well last weekend. Kaya nagluto naman ako ng arroz caldo. So, wala akong masyado.
Namimiss ko Namimiss ko yan. Oo. Kasi I haven't been eating attorney, Ang ratio ko sa kinakain ko, say 100%. Kasi there are 3 main food groups, di ba? Protein, fat, and carbs. So yung carbs ko is just 5 to 10%. Alam mo, talagang I'm really famished ka na. Nakikita ko mo. Wow, sarap. Grabe, Kita mo,
that was really, it's quite good. Lalo na kapag that garlic.
May bilog sa gitna na parang fry, okay. And then onion, ano ba to? Onion ring, ano ba tawag yan? Yung onion,
spring onion.
Onion ba yan? Spring onions, tama, correct.
Spring onions, tapos chili, chicken wings, at beef tripe, tuwalya. May tuwalya po yan, so parang goto.
May tuwalya, saan mo nabili? Saan nabili ang tuwalya?
Sa butcher. Meron yung butcher namin dito na frozen tuwalya. Frozen tuwalya, tapos pinalambot ko sa slow cooker. Sarap, parang goto talaga. So, that was nice.
Alam mo, nasa college ako na. When I was in college, I was a singer, folk singer ako. So I would be singing in mga clubs and bars, no? And then when I go home, uuwi ako sa gabi. Doon sa may monumento, I don't know if di ba, nagmarikina ka when you were young, no? Kung natatanda mo alam mo yung mga monumento, ganyan. Sa monumento, sa gabi, pagdating ng madaling araw, may mga nakaline dyan ng mga kariton na nagtitinda ng mga, yan kamukha na ginawa mo. Pero ang mga sahog, yung pinakaano nila, mga tuwalya, isaw, ganyan, no? Nako, every night yan, every time coming from performances, kasi ang tapos ng mga tugtugan namin, mga 12 in the evening, ganyan, no? So, the travel pa kami by public transport, tapos darating kami sa monumento, and kumakain kami, kaya namimiss ko yan. It brings me back to those days when adventurous days, no? When I was singing, no? Kaya nakakamiss, sarap yan. At saka kumakain pa kami, attorney, kung naka-experience mo, yung utak ng baka.
Ay, hindi ko po yun na-experience. Hindi ko po yun na-experience.
Oo, may place sa Caloocan na titinda sila. Nakakatuwa, no? They only cook that evening. Hindi mo sila makakita ng tanghali o umaga. Sa gabi lang, Sa gabi lang, evening, mga tipong. Sa gabi lang, utak ng baka.
Naku,
utak ng baboy ba o baka? Basta sarap.
Yeah.
Sarap.
Nakakatuwa yung nostalgia, yun yung kasi kami din kaya yung pag tiningnan niyo yung caption diyan, may funny story yan yung mga kababata.
Which one?
Yung arroz caldo.
Aras Caldo,
Yung Aris
may
Caldo.
wala
Ang,
ang
ang,
post niya,
ang,
yung
yung tawag naming makduko-duko. Dahil nung bata kami, wala pang, meron yung lugawan dun sa Coronadal, ang tawag dun, tinatanong, o saan ka kakain? McDo daw, McDo. Actually, wala pang McDo sa Coronadal nung lumalaki kami. Sabi, may McDo na ba sa Coronadal? So, ang tawag nila hindi, dun sa duko-duko. So, duko-duko means nakayuko. Duko means yuko. So, pag umakain ka ng lugaw, nakayuko ka, di ba? So, yun ang,
nakayuko. Yeah.
nakayuko ka. So,
Okay.
yun ang play on words dun sa, and yun ang tawag dun, yun ang inside joke ng lahat ng taga-Coronadal doon. For years, yung lugawan na yun, ang tawag namin is makduko-duko. So,
Isa lang siyang lugawan, or is it like a strip of lugawans? Ano siya?
Street lugawan. Yung mga tatlo, nung bata ako,
marami sila.
Dalawa, tatlo. Talagang, ano lang sila, talaga lugaw na para din dun sa monumento. Kasi nakatikim na po ako niya. Paborito ko talaga yung lugaw, yung mga tuwalya, yung isaw. Kung gano'ng kalalim yung laman loob, mas masarap para sa akin. So, sana makakita ako matagal na ako naghahanap ng intestine ng baboy dito eh. So, yun ang next project.
Maghanap. Sige, maghanap tayo, tapos magpakitaan tayo ng
Magpakitaan tayo
sino nakauna, no? Then I miss the tuwalya when you mentioned tuwalya. I really love tuwalya, no? Yung mga isaw, tuwalya, so yung mga lamulok na lalagay doon sa goto, sa lugaw, no?
Goto,
mabilis lang. Meron sikat na lugawan diyan sa, I don't know kung nandun pa rin, no? If you're headed towards, from Monumento, headed towards May Kawayan, meron diyan sa Malintao, sa Valenzuela, may kanto yun eh. May lugawan doon, very popular yun, no? Pero sikat yun doon sa tokwat baboy. So meron siyang lugaw, parang very plain rice lang. Lugaw lang, goto, lugaw. Yung ordinary lang, walang lasa. Pero yung pinakamasarap doon, yung tokwat baboy. Kasi lalagyan mo ng toyo, yung kanilang toyo na merong, mga sili, kung anong kombinasyon. Yun ang nagpapataste nung rice. Kasi yung porridge or rice, whatever it is, walang lasa eh. Ang magpapalasa yung tokwat baboy o tenga ng baboy na bibilin mo na parang kapares niya.
Mix mo, papares. No, masarap na. Nangarap ko mag-food trip sa magkaroon ng food trip show sa buong mundo actually. Kasi gusto ko lang kumain for a living.
Sa buong mundo, sa travels mo. Yeah. You went to Greece, di ba? Nandun ko sa Aegina ba? Angina? Ano pangalan?
Aegina, diba? Tsaka Athens. Yeah, Aegina.
Sa Athens. So, Aegina, di ba? Tapos, ano pa ba? Tapos, ano ba? Dito sa may, sa Compostela. Meron may special food.
Kumain lang din ako ng kumain.
Sa trip mo ba? May kinain ka bang special doon?
Madami, yung pulpo, I had pulpo, I had paella, I had local,
miss ko na paella, no?
Chorizo nila, mga local dishes, bocadillo, hamon bocadillo.
Bocadillo.
If I'm traveling, the number one thing na nasa agenda ko is mag-research ng kakainan ko na kinakainan ng mga lokal. It's something na for me very special at very interesting na hanapin kung saan kumakain talaga yung andon, yung mga lokal. So
parang nahawa ko sa'yo because before hindi ako masyadong adventurous. So, everywhere I go, mapa Venice, mapa Paris, France, alam mo, gusto ko lang kinakain, Chinese food lang. Kasi yun ang komportable ko eh. But now, thanks to you, no, I really would like to take, wherever I go, mapunta akong Poland, mapunta akong Bulgaria, mapunta ako ng wherever, mapunta ng Turkey, I will try the local food talaga. I don't know, pero kailangan, ikaw ba, nagdadala ka ba ng para pag nagsumakit, I don't know, paano ba, are you... Di ba? Kasi pag hindi ka sanay sa pagkain, di ba? Biglang baka sa tiyan mo.
Biglang, Meron dapat
Pero
talaga.
that's nice.
Kasi hindi naman sa ano,
That's
minsan
nice.
hindi
That's
ka lang
nice.
talaga sanay. Minsan hindi ka lang sanay.
I'll try that. I'll
Good.
try that. I'll try that. I'll try that. No, at least na mahawa ako sa'yo na, kasi sabi mo, you will parang gusto mo parang trying, do something, all over the world, yung mga food, no, yung mga iba't ibang mga
Yeah.
cuisine, which is good, no?
Eh,
So,
Ang
okay.
ano ko, bless him, he rest in peace na si Anthony Bourdain. I was a big fan of Anthony Bourdain when he was alive. The reason being, and inaano ko na, una ko siya talaga, nung unang na ano ko siya, hindi ako ganun ka-impressed. Nung nakikita, naririnig ko siya sa show. And then I read his book, Kitchen Confidential. And for someone na nagtrabaho sa industriya ng catering, sa industriya ng restaurant, natawa talaga ako. I was very, very impressed with how he wrote, with how he conveyed kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan ng mga nagtrabaho sa restaurant industry. And then I got into watching, boy pa siya nun into watching all of his shows travel around the world. He's a proper journalist. He's very good at his storytelling.
Oh.
Very good writer. He's a very good narrator. He's a very good writer. At malalim siya mag-isip. Siguro yun lang, kasama din nun, sa pagkalalim niya ng isip, kaya may mga struggles din siya. So, I was very sad nung nawala si Anthony Bourdain. But isa siya sa inspiration ko in terms of experiencing a new place and having that curiosity kung ano talaga yung kultura, yung story, hindi lang yung kultura, yung story behind a certain place na alamin mo, parang nagbabasa ka ng libro, ano ba talaga itong kwento ng lugar na to? At ano yung pagkain nila? At ano yung kwento ng pagkain nila?
Galing, no? Mga parang insights, no? Parang mas added information, may background material, alam mo, no? So, maganda. Okay. Attorney, we're gonna go into our...
Magkabay sa pagkabarado,
I missed ko, kaya nagkakwentuhan tayo ng gusto, no? Although parang layo ng itsura natin, Attorney. Kita mo ikaw, fresh na fresh. Ako, mukha akong para akong tinting na haggard na no? Dahil talagang I've lost some weight to sa akin.
Twinning tayo, naka-beige tayo pareho. So, nakakatawa and sort of gray. So, twinning tayo. Yeah. Balik na tayo sa episode ng Legal Advice Corner.
Sige. Hindi, pero yung greetings muna natin. So, roll ating bumper, direct. Ayan, Attorney, sige, yung ating little game, no? Para ating ma-acknowledge naman yung ating mga viewers who have been with us for so many years. Sige, sino sa palagay mo ang unang bumati sa atin?
Naisip ko, ewan ko kung bakit. Naisip ko lang ulit si Oliver Fernandez dahil wala lang. Siguro siya lang yung first na purely instinctive. So, tingnan natin kung consistent naman siya, to be honest.
Tingnan natin direct. Sige, go.
No, si Edgardo ang ating Edgardo Cagastian. Ang ating roving reporter. Basahin ko na ba, Mr.
Yeah, go. Yeah, sure. Basahin na. Of course.
Cold and rainy Tuesday. Rainy ba sa inyo? Kasi medyo okay pa sa amin eh. Cold and rainy Tuesday to Mr. Laragan, Attorney Dana, Direct Pao, and to the viewers. Northern Line is not that busy going more than. Looking forward to lots of learning again today. And Attorney Donna's congee looks good. Timing in a cold weather. Thanks, yeah. Salamat, Edgardo. Nga, congee din tawag doon.
Congee nga pala. Congee ang
proper meaning na rice porridge lang. Pero tama si Edgardo na congee ang pangalan nun. Tama ka.
Ayan. Thank you for the information. At least tayo were willing to, di ba? Sharing information. Kung meron talagang tamang proper term, thank you for the advice. No?
Talaga.
So, okay. Sino susunod natin, Attorney? Sino?
na ano si Oliver. I have to stick by him dahil consistent
Stick by him.
naman
Yeah,
siya.
of
So,
course.
Oliver Fernandez pa rin.
Yes. Sige, let's go for Edgardo. Edgardo kay Oliver Fernandez. Oy! Wow! Ano nangyari kay
Si
Oliver?
Oliver.
Nasa si Oliver. Pero anyways, of course, ito
Absent.
yung usual mga na mga parang summa cum laude, magna cum laude. Sige, si Marian, no? Nasa ano yan, nasa
Marian
contender yan.
Galicia Panel says, hello po, Kuya Sonny, Attorney Donna, at sa lahat, happy Tuesday po, and stay safe, God bless. Stay safe always, God bless po. Marian, thank you so much. Malamig ba dyan, Marian? O umuulan ba? Dry?
Oo nga.
Sunny?
Nasa nga pala si Marian? Taga saan nga pala Marian, no? So,
nasa Exeter.
Devon ba?
Devon?
Exeter?
Oo, nasa
Devon?
Devon ata.
Okay.
Nasa South.
Ano pagkatapos ng Devon is Cornwall, di ba? Kasi
Cornwall
yung friend
na
ko,
po
pumunta ba
ata.
ng Cornwall?
Pumunta ng
Devon,
Cornwall.
Exeter pa yan.
Mhm.
Alam mo, naisip ko, attorney, I'd like to go regional. Next time, I'll spend at least mga 4 or 5 days or even a week kung pwede, no? Kunyari, Cornwall, malaki pala yung Cornwall na yan eh. So, spend 2 days in 1 day in one area. Ang dami,
Yeah.
malaki pala. So, kunyari, Wales, buong Wales, siguro, about a week, 4 days to 1 week, no? Tapos, kunyari, Scotland, no? Isang linggo ron, no? Yeah, parang ganun ang bala ko na, no? To explore England by area. Tapos spend a longer time. Oo, para mas ano. Yung Cornwall kasi grabe, maganda. Okay, si Oliver pa rin.
Oliver pa rin, panindigan natin. Oliver pa rin.
Panindigan na. Oo. Sige.
Malay natin. Ano kung wala! Oliver! Naku, kumusta
Si
ka,
Ana
Oliver?
Lu.
Ay, si Ana Lu.
Okay.
Si Ana Lu, nag-run out of diabetes. Si Ana Lu may run for cough.
Oo nga. Ang ganda naman nun. Ang ganda naman. Ano yan? Balloon ba yan? Balloon?
Balloon po
Yung parang finish line. Finish line ba yan?
Finish line ata yung sa likod eh. Tapos may nakaano siya.
Finish line. Good. She's healthy.
Very
She's healthy. Good.
Very, very healthy. I think kasama yung friends niya. It was fun. I looked at the photos. Nakakatuwa. Well done.
Well done.
Ang good
Ana
ng
Lu, no?
mga viewers natin. Basahin ko muna. Amazing evening, Kuya
Go.
Sonny, Attorney Dana, Direct Pao, and to all viewers, stay safe and healthy po tayong lahat. God bless. God bless you too, Ana Lu.
God bless. Ana Lu, thank you. Oo nga, ingat ha. Huwag kayo magkakasakit. Ako, attorney, I pray that hindi ka magkasakit kasi it's so hard to get sick. Yung first time ko, hindi ako sumatanggap ng mga tawag dahil bagsak ako talaga. Tapos the second time it happened, no? Pangit lang kasi yung the whole night, giniginaw ka, malamig, yung nilalagnat ka. It's a hard feeling talaga yung the whole night, no? 2-3 nights yun eh. Tuloy-tuloy yun, lagnat. Ayoko na magkasakit. Pero hindi mo masabi, no? Kung paano. Ayan, si Edgar Duway ba to?
Si Edgar Duway, magandang gabi. Wala talaga si Oliver. I hope you're okay kung nasan ka man.
I hope you're okay, Oliver, no?
Happy Dagdag Kaalaman Day sa inyong lahat. Hi, Attorney DQ, legendary sexy SL and direct kung pau-pau sa aking mga pinagpipitagan naka-SRB. Ingatan po lagi. Hi lang, magaling ka na ba? Magaling ka na ba, Mr. Laragan?
Hopefully sana. Hopefully kasi siguro, I don't know, mga 90-95%. Yeah, hopefully sana. Ayoko na magkasakit. Nag-shock nga ako, attorney eh. Dahil bigla, andiyan pa rin yung bug, hindi pa rin nawawala. Ayun, so I had to take antibiotics talaga na yung from an original ang original ko tingnan ko yung original na antibiotics ko. Sandali saan ba yung aking GP nag-text sa akin eh.
Nag-text yung GP.
Ito, sabi niya, dear Mr. Laragan, your urine test shows an infection which needs a different antibiotic. Recommend that you stop taking the one we gave you. trimethoprim and start
Ayun,
taking
yun
a
ang
different one, nitrofurantoin. Anyway. So, ayan. Oo. Mahirap po magkasakit. Tinamaan ako ng E. coli. E. coli ang tumama ko sa akin. E.
Grabe.
coli. Dalawang klase ng E. coli. May E. coli na via kinain mo, so diarrhea, vomiting. Pero merong E. coli naman na sa urinary tract infection naman. So, hard urination, painful. Minsan may blood pa yan kung matiyempohan ka, ganun. So, ang hirap. I don't want to get sick. Feeling ko nga, sabi ko, okay na ako no? Parang I'm feeling healthy kasi flexible ang katawan ko. I feel so, ang galing. I really feel good, no? I feel like my body is like a 20-year-old guy, no? Nasa mid-20s. Kaya lang, tinamaan ako. So, I sabi ko, ba't ako tinamaan? But anyway, so, wag kayong magkakasakit. Oy, Rudy Libro, attorney, pakibasa, sige.
Si Rudy Libro says, Happy Cold Tuesday! Ayan nga, malamig na talaga. Magandang attorney Donna. Super Slim Sonny, hope you feel better now. Super Sir Edgar.
Yeah, thank you.
And all happy viewers. God bless us all from Team Lebrojo. Yan, talagang lumalamig na po dito sa United Kingdom. 12 degrees Celsius dito sa Bedford and it's mostly cloudy. Hindi naman umuulan pero mostly cloudy. Malamig na. Ayun ang masasabi ko.
Kanina umaga, 9 degrees eh. Kanina umaga, 9 degrees. I went sa London, kami, 11 degrees kami. So mas malamig kami kaysa sa inyo ng konti, 1 degree, no? 12 ba sa inyo? 12? 11.
Yeah, 11 degrees. Ayun. Malamig na jacket weather talaga.
Pero kanina, 9 o'clock, 9 degrees, no? So I went biking this morning. At 9, so I tried to bike for about 15 to 30 minutes. I started unti-unti lang muna. So yeah, Oliver! Oliver, ano nangyari sa'yo?
Oliver, saan ka? Saan ka galing? Yeah, Oliver, okay lang yan, Oliver.
First, second, and third. Hindi, okay lang yan.
He's allowed the day off, guys. He's allowed the day off. Huwag natin i-cancel. I-cancel. Good morning from across the pond here in the Pacific Northwest. Very excited to hear of what's in store for us in our Tuesday nights program. Get better na po kayo, Kuya Sunny. Ayan, napakadami ng get better soon, Mr. Laragan. Talagang nag-worry.
I look haggard. Kaya pag tinatabi ako kay attorney, parang the beauty and the beast tuloy yung dating namin.
Hindi naman. But we na tayo
Ganda-ganda ng abogada, tapos yung kasamang mukhang haggard na Anyway, but thank you very much. So yeah, I hope I'm really better. I'd like to be better, attorney. I don't want you to get sick, Huwag kang magkakasakit. Mahirap. It's not but it's the itong katawan natin. It is our only vehicle na dala-dala natin sa earth na ito. If we don't take good care of this and pinabayaan natin to at nag-decay yan nabaldaw, whatever, or may mga sakit, may chronic disease, pangit, mahirapan kayo. You will be suffering. So take care of this vehicle. Take care of your body, attorney, my body, everybody else's body. This is the only vehicle. Wala na tayong pwedeng pamalit dito. Ito na yan. So take good care of it. Ayan.
Oliver just said na he's a bit late logging in. Nandiyan yung excuse letter ni Oliver dahil nag-drive daw siya. His son to college. No, Oliver, you look too young, ha? Na may kolehiyo ka na pala. Mukha kang, hindi ko mahuhulaan. Mukha kang bata para, I wouldn't have guessed it. So, galing, may kolehiyo. Very good. Well done. Good luck.
Tsaka when you say college sa US university yan, dito kasi naninibago tayo, pag bagong dating tayo, I'm in uni university.
Yeah.
Sa Amerika at sa Pilipinas, pag nasa university ka or college ang tawag nasa college na ako di ba? Ganyan. Dito baliktad. Dito iba, uni.
Dito university.
Dito uni. I'm in the uni. Bakit kasabihan? Bakit Kasabihan
sir, meron tayong Dapat si Edgar may kasabihan series din every Edgar, magbigay ka ng kasabihan series every Tuesday. Kasabihan today,
Oo
the
nga, tama.
size of your
Okay, sige,
problem
sige.
is nothing compared with your ability to solve them. Don't overestimate your problem and underestimate yourself. By Edgar Duay. Dapat may banner tayo for Edgar next week. Meron tayong
Meron ako saying dyan. May saying ako dyan. Don't wish for less problems. Wish to get better, no? Parang andyan yung problems. Be a better yourself. Be sarili mo, palakihin mo, o make it stronger, make it better. To be able to handle the problems, the challenges, no? So, ayan. Oh. Okay, good. Maganda. Oh, sino na? Bago to, ah.
Oo,
Bago to,
Mario
direct, ah. Ano yan?
Sandra Enake.
Ipangilan na to? Ilan pa yan?
Ayan, basahin ko lang.
Ano to?
Hi,
Mario,
good evening
sige,
po,
go ahead.
Atty. Dan and Sir Sonny, and to all viewers. Stay safe po sa ating lahat. God bless. That's Mario Sandra, ganda ng pangalan, and Nacho. Tama ba ang pag-pronounce ko? Tama ba yan?
Yan ba ang face niya? Mario Sandri, yan ba ang face niya? Or si Mario
sabihin
yung
niya.
husband niya? Or boyfriend niya?
Baka.
Tapos Sandre. Oo, ang ganda.
Baka
Sa
ano,
picture niya, para siyang...
Parang kid.
Ito ba, mukha ba ng bata to? O mukha to ng isang adult na?
Hindi ko
But anyway,
maliit lang
Mario
kasi.
Sandri,
Maliit
Thank you
kasi
very much.
dito.
Thank you very much for watching the show. Nasaan ka? Saan ka naka-base? Would like to know where you are based. Ayan. Oh. Ang last activity ko pala, attorney, no, nag-MC ako sa Kent. Pagkatapos, balik ulit ako ng sakit. Diyos ko.
Body Fest,
Parang
is that?
may event sila. May parang Philippine Festival sila sa nakalimutan ko na kung saan ako nag-MC. Nag-MC ako na Pagkatapos nun, balik ulit saglit lang akong gumaling, biglang sakit na naman. Ayoko na. Ingat po kayo. At ikaw, attorney, mag-ingat ka. No? I don't want you to get sick. No? I don't wish anyone of our friends to get sick. Ano to? Sino to?
Si Chevy Riley, I think your friend as well, or isa sa mga viewers natin dati din na nag-hello yan. Good evening, Direct, Sir
Really?
Sonny, and Dana. Miss you guys! So, na-miss nga tayo. Dapat kilala dati. Sabi ko sa'yo, nag-ano yan I just got back from Philippines with the holiday. Hope you're all doing fine. Nako, welcome back, Chevy. And salamat sa
ingat,
check-in. May parang roll call. May ba ako si Tita Cora din? I mean, to also add to the roll call ng pabalik dito sa UK, Tita Cora, I think, is on her way back.
When is she coming back? On her way back. Okay.
Today but this week. So, Tita Cora, safe travels po.
I hope she had a wonderful holiday, no? Break sa Pilipinas, no? It's been a long time since siguro nang nakauwi siya. Of course, yung pandemic, that was more than 2 years, no? So,
of course, yes.
Yeah, ako, I miss plano ko when I get back to the Philippines, I'm gonna do a bit of a travel from north to south, no, kung pwede. From the top of the Philippines to the lowermost to Mindanao, no? I'll try to do that. Nasa bucket list ko, nasa wish ko lang yan. And hopefully, isa sa mga wishes ko, ikaw, ako, si Attorney Lira, magsabay-sabay tayo sa Pilipinas one time. Sana, matcha pa lang. Kung by accident or by mangyari, that would be great, no? Pero, wish lang yan. So, ayan. Okay. Attorney, ayan. At isa yan na muna mga pagbati natin. We have some new names. Sabagay, Chevy Riley, sabi mo, nag-message na dati. Si Mario Sandre. Thank you very much. Let us know where you're from, no? Para at least may idea tayo kung nasa kayo dito sa United Kingdom. Okay, we're gonna have a short break. When we come back, we're gonna be discussing a topic ni Attorney, something about domestic abuse, no? In relation to, ano ba to? Yung, child arrangement orders, no? Ayan. Okay, wag ko kayong aalis, saglit po lamang at magbabalik ko ang Beauty and the Beast.
Hindi na. Beauty and Beauty, hindi Beauty and the Beast.
No, Beauty and the Beast. Ayan, wala natin si Direk. Ba't naman hindi natin na-shoot
wala si
yun?
Beauty and Beauty. May beauty pa sa likod si Direk. Ayan.
Ayan. Wait, si Direk. Magaling ka, Direk, ha? Magaling ka. Direk, saan ba si Direk? Ba't na nag-freeze ba si Direk? Asan na ba? Okay. Meron tayong, Bigyan mo lang ako ng signal kung ready, no? Ano, tag dito, may not feeling well si Direk ngayon. Parang meron yung, siguro nakakakanta siguro to, kaya nagkaroon ng parang, ano man, parang
May
sore
sore
throat
throat.
or something like that. Oh. Anyway, okay, so ready na tayo. We're gonna have a short break. Pagbalik natin, domestic abuse and its impact on child arrangement orders. Saglit po lamang.
Mula doon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galetos.
May problema ka ba sa landlord mo? Baka AV ka na ni Kuya. May problema sa mga kapitbahay, sa trabaho. O kaya naman kay Mister o kay Mrs. Away tungkol sa mala, mga may utang, mga aksidente, daing o laban sa ospital or sa NHS, harassment, o baka naman may stalker ka na gusto mong ireklamo. Punta na sa DV Solicitors para matulungan ka pagdating sa mga litigations at iba pang mga legal concerns. DV Solicitors at 2nd floor, Howard House, St. John Street, Bedford, MK42 0DJ. Tumawag sa 01234-350-244 or 01234-225-188 o kaya naman mag-email sa d.quinto@dvsolicitors.com. Visit our website at www.dvsolicitors.com.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, nagbabalik ho tayo sa ating programa. No? Ito ho yung Legal Advice Corner. But before we get back do sa ating ibalik natin si Attorney. Sige, balik natin siguro natin. Attorney, magandang evening once again sa iyo. No? Babasahin ko lang ito. Meron tayong 1MX, yung One Musical Experience. No? This Saturday nito, ito, One Musical Experience. They call it 1MX, pero One Musical Experience. No? So this thing is finally happening and coming to the UK this 2022. One Musical Experience or 1MX. Ngayong Sabado na yan, October 1, in Abscourt Farm, malapit ho sa Hampton Court Palace. It will be a one-day ultimate music festival headlined by top Filipino performers. Si Bamboo, kung kilala niyo si Bamboo, KZ Tandingan, Easy Mill, and Darren Espanto, no? Alam ko, Esparto apelido, no? Espanto ba? Esparto, no? Ito yung nalo yata, parang runner-up yata sa sa child, parang kantahan ng mga bata, no? Special performances from hot young artists Angela Ken, Jeremy G, and sub and UK-based Filipino artists. The gates open at 10 a.m. with performances from 12 noon till 8:30 p.m. Ito ang balita ngayon. Yung VIP tickets are sold out. No? Yung £52.40. Ubus na ho yan. So, ang tickets na available, ano ba to? Are yung, pakita mo nga direct ulit, yung isang binabasa ko natin. Yan, yung general admissions na lang, yung £21.68. So, ayan. Sold out na ho yung VIP tickets. Pero, ayan, yung general admissions, pwede ho yan. Pwede pa kayong makabili. Free shuttle bus from Hampton Court Station. There's a 15-minute interval no, from 9:50 till 10 p.m. So, Apps Court Farm near Hampton Court Palace, October 1, 2022. Okay. Ayan. Ako,
Natuwa ako sa presyo ng ticket nyo, Mr. Laragan. Napaka-exact. £21 and 68 pence. So, feeling ko siguro yan. Original nila siguro peso, tapos
correct. Kasi nag-Dubai pa yan eh. Nag-Dubai pa nga, no? Pakita mo nga, direct, ba't ganun nga? Ba't parang may tingi-tingi pa? May parang ano pa, no? Para bang, di ba, 21, hindi nila ginawan 21, o kaya 22 na lang, ni-round off, no? Ayan, no? 5240 VIP, general admission, 21.68, no? Parang alanganing number, no? Parang bibihira ka makadinig ng ganitong presyo, no? Bibihira na, parang sa mga tickets. Oo. Well, I'm looking forward. Sana makabili ako ng tickets na ni Rod Stewart. We enjoyed it, no? Magkasama kami ni Peps last many years ago, and I'd love to watch him. It's nice because he has so many hit songs, no? Sana makabili ako ng tickets sa Rod Stewart concert. Okay, attorney, ito na yun, yung ating topic, no, mga kaibigan. Importante makinig ko kayo. Domestic abuse and its impact on child arrangement order. So, take it away, attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Laragan. This is one of the most, probably more popular na topic o parating tinatanong sa amin mga lawyers. Most of the time, ang issue na iniaangat sa korte dahil may domestic abuse allegation against one parent over the other. And that's the reason why may hesitation na magbigay ng contact dun sa parent na yon. However, sometimes may mga sitwasyon na parehong parent yung either na report ng kapitbahay. We heard of these stories in the community, na report ng kapitbahay, na report ng eskwelahan, na report ng minsan kamag-anak mismo, because of a particular incident at home. And kung sa school man, meron kasi silang tinatawag na nating safeguarding duty, na pag may narinig sila na ang bata at risk, they have to report it to the local authority, because here the local authority can intervene, and dun yung mga sitwasyon na po-foster care yung mga bata, they are being placed into care. That's the official term, or the proper legal term that we lawyers use. Although may proceedings pa rin yan before the court makes a final judgment. In all of those situations, ito yung mga dadaanan ng korte in terms of procedure, as well as mga factors ni consider nila if domestic abuse is raised as an issue in this particular children arrangement order application. Now, bago tayo magsimula, alamin na natin ano ba domestic abuse. So, siguro yung connotation is physical abuse, sexual abuse. We heard of those ghastly stories online, yung mga news stories na yan about physical and sexual abuse, child abuse. Pwede rin violent or threatening behavior. Walang physical, pero may mga threats, may mga verbal threats. Emotional abuse is also domestic abuse. Psychological abuse is also domestic abuse. Controlling and coercive behavior, again, one legal phrase or jargon na parati mong maririnig ng family law. And as the name suggests, pag kino-control and coercive na masyadong kumbaga hindi na nabibigyan ng kalayaan ang tao, ang mga normally asawa and also the children, then that's also domestic abuse. So kumbaga, most often than not, the layperson would say, okay, I understand, hindi man physical, but also all those other forms of abuse. But, there is one form of abuse na minsan overlooked ng layperson na actually very, very sensitive on courts as well as local authority. And this is it. If a child is considered a victim of abuse, if yung bata na yun nag-witness, kahit hindi sila naabuso, hindi sila nasaktan, hindi sila emotionally threatened, but even if they are a witness of a parent being abused by another parent, and they live in a household where perpetrated ang abuse, they are still considered by the court a victim of abuse. And that's the reason why sometimes, kahit hindi sinasaktan ng mga bata, but if local authority finds out that two parents are so toxic against each other that they create such environment, sometimes they can still intervene at pwede pa rin kunin ng mga bata. Pwede pa rin mag-apply for care proceedings. That's what we call it when a child is taken into foster care. So be very, very, we'd like the community to be aware of that. That's the reason why minsan pag natawag ng police or na-report ng kapitbahay, there's that shock, bakit kami lang naman ang nag-aaway, hindi naman sinaktan yung bata eh. That's the reason why, because the court here considers it, nandun ang environment, that's an abusive environment for the children, and that's not safe for the children, and there is a duty to take them out of that environment. There's a way of regularizing that. So kung maghihiwalay yung dalawang tao na toxic sa isa't isa, local authority or social services might suggest that is a way forward. But at this stage, in terms of interpreting domestic abuse, we would like to share that particular tale of caution sa ating mga kababayan. Lalong-lalo na yung mga, yung sa atin di ba sa atin, hindi yan ganun ka, hindi pareho ang tingin at least ng culture natin. That's not necessarily an abuse, lalo na kung hindi mo naman sinaktan ng bata. But here, as we said, it could be very, very sensitive. The local authority could be very sensitive here. Now, we talked about kung ano yung procedure last time. Papakita ko ulit yung ating whiteboard. Sana yan, nilakihan ko na kasi last time wala naman ata nakita yung mga viewers natin dun sa ginandahan ko na rin yung aking handwriting. So as we're just gonna breeze through it. Not all the time required mediation. Kung may domestic abuse allegation or may urgent na issue, you don't need to. You can just go straight to filing a C100 at C1A. This is the child arrangement procedure. At a glance, sa isang overview lang. C1A ay yung ipa-file nyo kapag may domestic abuse allegation kayo. So makikita nyo straight away, sa umpisa pa lang, gusto nang alamin ng korte, ano ba to? Ano bang mga issue natin relating to abuse? The reason for that is, before pa ng first hearing, so very immediately, I think almost the next day, kailangan mag-umpisa na yung safeguarding checks ng CAFCAS. CAFCAS is an independent body ng mga social worker, social case worker. Hindi sila yung local authority nyo, but they're an independent body. They advise the court kung ano ang direksyon ng isang kaso from their point of view, from that expertise point of view. Most of them are social, as I've said, social workers. They know, they have the understanding, they are experts on their field. They are trained to do that. They're trained to investigate those situations, domestic abuse situation, kung ano yung kailangan ng mga bata for their physical and emotional well-being, kung ano yung pinakamabuti and the best interest of the children. So very early on talaga andyan na sila, insert na agad sila, kailangan nilang magkaroon ng initial check. So at first stage, bago pa kayo magkaroon ng first hearing and dispute resolution hearing, nakatimbre na sa korte kung ano yung mga potential risk sa mga bata dito. I didn't put, kung wala namang risk, pwede kayong mag-mediation. I raised it because for this particular episode, i-focus tayo sa may mga domestic abuse allegation. So kung may domestic abuse allegation, magbibigay ng further directions. Kumbaga, maghahanap ng ebidensya muna ang korte, magbibigay ng listahan ng kung anong assignment ng bawat partido by way of an order. Kailangan hanapin yung police disclosure dahil dito, as what I've said, please, if you are a victim of domestic abuse, you do have a duty to your child as well na protektahan sila. Kaya tumawag po kayo ng police dahil kung hindi nyo sila naprotektahan sa isang abusive na household, potentially, as I've said, cautionary tale, pwedeng tanggalin ng social services sa inyo ang bata. So that's the reason why we look at police disclosure. Titingnan yung mga historic na tawag sa police, sa mga emergency services. Titingnan kung timbre ba sa social services yan before na may mga safeguarding na problema. We'll have witness statements as well as Scott schedule. Ano ba yung Scott schedule na yan? It's just a term that we use. Basically, summary yan kung ano ba talaga yung allegations. And when we say allegations, specific date, anong nangyari, na-report ba to sa police, ano yung actions after. So, we are getting to the nitty-gritty. Pag sinabi mo, ay sinaktan, pinalo, we wanna know anong date, anong background, bakit, anong ginawa ng bata, gabi ba yan, anong date, anong year, ilang taon yung bata, sinong witnesses, sinumbong ba sa police yan, what happened. So, hindi mo lang pwedeng sabihin yun ang nangyari, you really have to give details on that one. Both parties will be able to get a chance to respond. So, pag sinabi na minsan kasi sabihin na, hindi ko talaga ginawa yan, attorney, so umpisa pa lang, very anxious. Hindi ko talaga ginawa yan. Hindi yan totoo. Hindi yan nangyari. Ang sinasabi ko sa kanila, keep calm. May mga oportunidad ka dito sa proseso na to. It's a first hearing. Titin mo naman, hindi naman magkakaroon ng judgment agad dyan. May mga oportunidad ka para mag-respond. May mga oportunidad ka para mabigay yung statements mo. May oportunidad ka para hanapin yung i-double, you can verify this. Wala namang nakita sa police disclosure, wala namang sumbong sa police throughout the years. So you have those opportunities to prove your case, to defend yourself. Kung nagde-defend ka, if you are the one alleging it, you also have an opportunity to really support your case. And ang pinaka-highlight na yan, may fact-finding hearing. So fact-finding hearing is almost like a mini trial. Hindi pa yun yung final hearing, but ang focus ng fact-finding hearing ay ang mga witnesses, kung sino yung andon. You remember yung Scott schedule natin? Iisa-isayin, hihimay-himayin yan ng mga abogado. There will be cross-examination. Like a trial, alamin, did it happen? Did it likely happen? So, ang standard of proof dito mas mababa kesa sa criminal. This is still civil law, hindi to criminal law. Potentially, may mga situation na may criminal investigation ongoing. But for this particular purpose, we're just gonna look at civil law. So, ang hahanapin ng korte more likely than not. Kumbaga, hindi 100%, hindi niya kailangan maging 100% na sigurado. 51% lang, more likely than not. On probability, may mga accountant tayo dyan. That's really the definition of more likely than not. Lumagpas lang sa 50. So, 51% siya na sigurado. Sasabihin niya, nangyari yan. Nangyari yung sobrang pamamalo na yan. Nangyari yung pagsiswear na yan. nangyari yung abandonment na yan, o nangyari itong sinaktan tong bata na to on that day by this parent. So that's the task of the court at the fact-finding. And that is quite important dahil if you're the witness, malalaman talaga. Yung sinasabi, hindi talaga nangyayari, you will have a chance. You will get your day in court to defend, to explain yourself. You will get a chance to say your piece, to put it into context. After that, the court will issue its findings, kasi fact-finding, kung determination ng court kung nangyari ba yan o hindi. If the court determined na yung isang domestic abuse event or domestic abuse situation happened, not necessarily and not automatically, sasabihin din ng korte, absolutely wala ka ng relationship sa anak mo. Two-stage ito. The court will issue first kung ano yung nangyari, ano yung sa tingin nila nangyari, based on structure, did it happen, did it not happen? Then, ibibigay nila yung findings nila back to CAFCAS. Remember, we have this CAFCAS independent body, social workers. They know what to do in terms of knowing what's best for the child. So, based on those findings, kung gaano ka-serious the issues here is mostly severity of and seriousness of those findings. Based on those, and based on these other factors, na I will list shortly, they will make a decision whether may contact ba na mangyayari or no contact dun sa perpetrator na parent. So they will look at, as I've said, severity of the situation. They will look at insight, kung na-recognize ba ng tao na to na mali yung ginawa niya. Minsan kasi culture difference lang, no? Hindi naman talaga dahil salbahe yung isang magulang, talagang hindi lang masyado naintindihan yung cultural differences, say for example sa Pilipinas versus dito sa atin. Titingnan din acceptance of responsibility. You know, some parents, and I've seen it in cases na siguro talagang stress lang sila in that particular period of their life and naging impatient sila na over-chastise yung bata, and nalaman nila mali pala yun. You can see na inaccept nila na magiging responsible sila. So the courts are looking for those particular considerations, mga hints in terms of response ng parent perpetrator. Titingnan din nila kung may animosity pa yung perpetrator na parent towards the other parent na either, most of the time, also a victim of the abuse. Titingnan, and this is quite important, kung willing mag-engage yung perpetrator parent na to other agencies designed to assist the families. Mga agencies, may CAFCAS, as I've said, which is one agency, and other independent agencies na pwedeng tumulong in terms of rehabilitating the relationship. So, in one particular case, nakita na okay nangyari nga, but very, very remorseful, and nakita to sa fact-finding, because this can be 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, andun sa trial stand yung witnesses, lahat ng witnesses na sinabi dun sa Scott schedule, na sinabi dun sa mga events na nilista, tatawagin ko, cross-examine, and we will have really the lawyers, and especially the judges, will have a flavor kung ano talaga nangyari, kung anong yung tao na to may insight ba, may acceptance ba ng responsibility, may willingness ba to engage and rehabilitate the relationship. And kung makikita nila yun, that's positive. That's more likely na may contact pa rin kahit may mga hindi ganun ka-perfectong nangyari sa relationship nila. So in one instance, nakita na maayos naman na actually nag-umpisa na siya ng anger management course, nag-umpisa na siya ng other parenting course. So the court responded, and CAFCAS responded positively to that. And doon nila sinabi, you know what, we can ascertain na magiging safe. Yun ang importante, safe ang mga bata. If we set out these particular steps towards contact. So yun ang aalamin before they make a a decision as to contact. So, una, decision kung ano nangyari ba o hindi, yung allegation ng abuse. And then the second is kung nangyari, kung hindi nangyari, or kung nangyari, safe ba na magkaroon ng contact? And in what way? Kailangan ba supervise muna? And for a while, kailangan ba, and normally, gradual hanggang masanay at makita natin. So when they're supervised, makikita mo ba, responsable na ba tong parent na to, natuto na ba siya, marunong na ba siyang magdisiplina ng maayos ng anak niya, is the temper in check now? So they are looking at those things bago nila pakawalan mismo yung isang kaso into, okay na yan, this is your long-term contact. So that's really how they deal with it. The important thing is safety ng bata and safety din ng other parent, na kung saan nakatira yung mga bata, kung sino yung hindi perpetrator, kung sino sometimes mostly also a victim of the domestic abuse. So kung ganun ay makikita nila positibo, and they can order also directions, as I've said, mga anger management course to assist rehabilitation of the relationship, may mga other courses, parenting courses, and positive ang feedback sa akin. Merong domestic abuse perpetrator program. It doesn't sound very nice, but lahat ng mga nag-feedback sa akin, most of the time, hesitant nung una kasi parang sinasabi niyo, bakit kanya? Parang guilty agad kami, para namang ang sama-sama namin. Hindi naman kami masama, mahal naman namin ng anak namin. But when we actually went through it, most of my clients had come back with na may ganitong sitwasyon, had come back with positive feedback. Nakatulong sa sarili nila, sa anak, sa relationship nila sa anak nila. So pwede pa rin na magkaroon ng positive at constructive ending kahit na hindi ganun ka positive yung naging fact-finding. However, again, a cautionary tale. Kung ang nakita ng korte at Kafkas opposite nung sinabi ko, walang insight, not assume responsibility, galit pa rin, may animosity pa rin sa other parent, walang willingness to engage, wala talaga siyang, ayaw niya mag-courses, ayaw niya mag-attend ng extra learning, hindi ayaw magdagdag kaalaman as a parent. That's a red flag for the court. That is an alert. That is an alert to the court to really look into kung hindi safe ang mga bata, kung hindi nila mai-ensure ang safety, physical and emotional safety of the children, as well as the other parent with whom the children live, then they can order a no contact. No contact means on the long term, until they are 18, walang contact sa magulang. And I have seen cases, not my own personal case, I have actually tried arguing a review of one case na years and years ago, ganun ang sinabi ng korte, hindi nila nakitaan ng remorse, hindi nila nakitaan ng assumption of responsibility sa nangyari. And on that basis, sinabi nila, no, you cannot have contact anymore. Very sad. I think limited lang yung contact with letters and cards a number of times a year. And that's all it is. And that is quite a serious case of domestic abuse. So ang takeaway natin today is, importante, hindi lang obviously, huwag magsinungaling. Huwag kayo magsinungaling. Dahil malalaman din, nakita nyo, hindi mo pwedeng pagsinungalingan yan dahil napakaraming dadaanan na ebidensya, napakaraming dadaanan na procedure, including a very comprehensive fact-finding. They take it very seriously. Domestic abuse allegations here, hindi lang directly abuse sa bata, pati dun sa nanay o tatay ng mga bata. And if it's an abusive environment, that's also a form of abuse. Kahit hindi directly sa bata, kung perpetrated ang abuse sa isang household, still, that is a safeguarding issue and potentially pwedeng ma-foster care ang mga bata dahil pwedeng mag-interfere ang local authority. So, that's a couple of things to think about. Don't lie, mahuhuli. Be very careful dahil definition ng domestic abuse ay hindi lang limited dun sa normal na usually alam ng layperson, yung extension nun a domestic abuse environment as well. Also, kahit negative yung hindi ganun ka perfecto yung finding dun sa fact finding, kahit may sablay ng konti, kung ang approach naman ng tao ay positive at kung talagang pakikita na lahat gagawin, magbabago, they will engage with all the agencies, they will do whatever it takes, malaki ang tsansa na makumbinsi ang Kafkas at ang korte na magkaroon ng some form of contact to progress into more contact in due course. So, may possibility ng ganon. But, kung kabaliktaran nun ang ipapakita, dito sa UK, they can go to that, sa iniisip ng very extreme, na wala talagang contact. Walang supervise, ni supervise man lang, ni audio call or video call, sometimes it would only be limited to letters or cards. So it is possible. I've seen the orders myself. I've seen it happen. I tried applying to vary it years later. Hindi ako yung original na abogado. Ako yung nag-try mag-apply. Very, very hard to apply. Kung hindi mapapakita ng kliyente mo na may bagong remorse, may bagong insight dun sa nangyari. So that's how domestic abuse can impact children arrangement orders. It can go both ways. It can still go both ways. Makikita nyo na may sitwasyon na pwede pang ma-rehabilitate, ma-salvage ang relationship. But also, if mali ang approach, if mali ang response ng isang potential or perpetrator, then potentially pwedeng mawala na talaga yung relationship. Or very, very severe circumstances na nangyayari dun dahil malaki nga ang impact sa mga bata. But yes, hopefully, this is another dagdag kaalaman sa ating mga ka-SRB at community members. I've heard of situations sa ating community and also other communities, migrant communities, and even non-migrant communities, kahit local, na nagkakaroon ng mga problema. It's obviously very concerning because it goes deep into the core ng family life natin. So please do share. Hopefully, ito ay makatulong sa understanding ng ating mga kamag-anak, kaibigan, about how the courts here in the UK approach this certain issue.
Okay, attorney. Okay, so yung ang child, di ba, lagi natin sinasabi what's in the best interest of the child, di ba? Yan ang lagi mong i-stress, di ba? Okay, ang child is any age below 18, gana ba? Pag 17, 16, child pa yan?
18,
14,
18, yes. 18, yes.
Okay, so sabi mo, kung walang remorse, parang tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung walang contact, no? Kung pag hindi nakita may no remorse. Are you saying na ang korte ba wala nang pakialam after pag nag-18 na? So meaning to say, kung magkontakan sila ng pamilya niya, wala nang pakialam, hindi na pwedeng habulin, wala na. So ganun.
Obviously,
okay. Kaya lang, syempre, very crucial.
It's up to the child. Hindi na siya child at that age. Kung gusto niya,
hindi na child,
i-approach yung tatay niya, or kung gusto niya i-approach, then that's ultimately a matter for them, for two adults. So kung ayaw nung hindi na bata, but a young adult, kailangang respetuhin niya yon, or else baka magkaroon naman siya ng non-molestation order kung gusto, and then ultimately that is for them as well. And isa yan sa part ng advice. Then baka yung bata kung sinipagan mo magsulat ng letters, pinakita mo siguro over the years nakita naman na nagbago ka, hopefully kung independent na siya at kanyang desisyon na, sana, mabigyan yun ng sinasabi na, baka mabigyan ka ng chance pag above 18 na yung bata. That was part of the advice actually I gave to that particular client. Also nagbabago, and this is not a legal advice, this is just from nakita ko sa experience ko as a family lawyer for a few years now. Nagbabagong perspective ng tao when they themselves have children. So baka minsan kung makita naman ng anak mo na nag-effort ka at hindi lang, maybe there was just something na did not go very well. But when they themselves become parents, yun ang sinasabi natin, pag yung mga anak ay naging parents din, baka ma-widen ang perspective nila. But at the end of the day, to answer your question directly, above 18, they have the liberty to make a choice if contact can be restored between them.
So wala na control ang korte niya, no?
Wala na control ang korte. Wala na. Hindi na sila korte.
So, kung pinigilan ng communication o yung contact sa anak, so it's a court-ordered thing, di ba? Tama ba? Okay. So, kung mga 4, 5, 6, 10, 9, 8 bata pa, kung mga let's say 11, 12, yung bata tumatakas and trying to meet up with the parents, will it go against the parents?
Which parent?
Kung hihigpitan ba? Ha?
Which parent? Sinong parent?
Well, yung parent, di ba, okay, sorry.
Dalawang parent yung parent.
Yes. Okay, may dalawang parent. Pero there are cases wherein nagsumbong yung kapitbahay, ginugulpi yung bata, whatever, tinanggal from sa dalawang parents, both parents. Meron ba ganun ba mga instances?
Meron.
Meron din mga instances. Were you mentioning that earlier also? That case, kasi you were mentioning about kapitbahay o nagsumbong na baka nasasaktan yung bata. So it didn't actually pertain. Could it have pertained to one of the parents, probably the father, or was it pertaining to nagsumbong sila dahil yung bahay na may violence, yung bata mukhang nasasaktan, gano'n. Does the fault lie on one of the parents kasi yung guilty parent? And then are you telling me now na yung isang parent na iwan yung bata? Because I was thinking lang a scenario na wala yung bata sa both parents. Sila. Are there instances like that? Meron ba?
May instances talaga natatanggalin sa both parents, and I've read reports on that one as well. Natatanggalin ng both parents.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's say nasa isang parent. Let's go back to sa sinasabi mo. Tinanong mo ako, which parent, no? Okay, let's say for example, nasa mom. Tumatakas yung bata to see the dad. Magsusumbong may mother na, hey, court or Kafkas or whoever, no? Tumatakas yung anak ko. Will they say, wala kayong pakialam sa'yo, bahala ka na dyan? Or will they still compel the other party, yung father halimbawa, hey, you're... But meron bang is there like in pain of a prison stay? Kunyari, let's say, kung for example, nag-break ng, kunyari, precluded yung father to see the child, pero he did some things, pumupunta, tinitignan. Alam mo yan, nakukulong din ba? Ang ganun, ang parents?
Worst scenario could be, because it's a contempt of court. On a very severe scenario, it could be. I mean, may nakulong dito for not disclosing financial information. I would assume much more for this because it's a contempt of court. It's a contempt of a court order. Although this will be in very severe scenario. What I would say dun obviously kung yung situation na sinabi mo, the mother should take a fresh look. The best way to deal with it is titingnan niya kung may active pa rin na issue dun sa kung binawalan ng korte na kitain yung isang parent because hindi safe at hindi addressed, then that's a red flag. So kung tumatakas yung bata para kitain yung parent, and you know na after all of this determination, hindi, ang sabi ng korte, hindi safe yung anak mo with that particular person, then ang prudent thing to do is really to make sure na hindi mangyayari, or sa managed na mangyayari. It would be good to review the situation. You can say, you can stop it, but you can say to the other person, look, kung sa tingin mo may nagbago, kung sa tingin mo nagbago ka na, kung sa tingin mo gusto ng anak mo, then you have to formalize it. Don't do it beyond the curtains. Don't do it na go and apply to the court. Prove to the court na it's time to vary the order. And as a parent, you can say, well, kung mapuprove mo yan, I won't object, but you still have to prove na yung safeguarding risk na after sa pagkahaba-habang procedure na yan, na nakita nila, wala na. That's how I would probably advise to. I would err on the side of caution and still stop the contact, na sabihin sa bata na no, we can't do this because mas lalong magiging komplikado. If we want to do this, we have to do this properly, and the other parent would have to make a fresh application to the court to review the proceedings on the basis na willing yung bata, gusto na ng bata na kitain siya, and probably because nakita ng bata dun sa na-prove niya sa bata na interested siya at gusto niyang mag-resume yung relationship, at lahat ng mga ginawa niya wala na. So that's the best way to do it, to formalize it and to properly engage the court, so that sa future mas maayos, wala nang nakahang sa likod na may court order na you're just doing it. Kung ikaw yung parent na halimbawa yung this situation, yung nanay, potentially kung mahuhuli yan ng korte o ng kapitbahay, diba sabi niya na bawal bakit gano'n, naging pa siya, enabler. Potentially that could go against her.
Okay, so do it properly, no? Kung total gusto naman ng bata siguro, and exert the effort to prove na nagbago o maayos na, no, there's nothing to worry about. So yun na lang ang gagawin, no? Hindi ano sabi mo, curtain behind the patago pa o something like that, no?
Behind the door, stealthily trying to go against the court order.
Yes.
I think the best to do is and kung the mother would still, I would say, reserve niya yung position niya. Kailangan yung father yung kung talagang nagbago na nga talaga siya, kailangan siya yung maggumawa ng application to proactive siya na sasabihin na ayun na, I've got my life in order, and gustong-gusto na ng anak ko na magkaroon kami ng relationship ulit.
Enjoy ko siguro, attorney, no? Para kang nanonood ng mga teledrama, no? Mga teledrama, di ba? Pagka ganyan, you're dealing with these families, di ba? Mga teledrama yan, mga istorya, drama, mga kompleto yan, di ba? Family, di ba?
Yeah, very, it is, makikita mo talaga ang iba-ibang characters, iba-ibang problema, and sometimes mahirap isipin gawin, and especially for sa mga bata na ganun yung napagdaanan nila o ganun yung pinapagdaanan nila, and even other parents. May mga situation na siguro, mala teleserye, meron naman sila situation na talagang seriously very worrying. I have read reports and cases na seriously very worrying. So yung perspective mo about tao, about people, you try not to judge people as well, dahil siguro lahat may story, lahat may scars, lahat may trauma, but equally hindi din naman tayo yung kumbaga kami, abogado, may isang partido kami na kailangan we have to act in the best in the best interest of that party, as well as, you know, bearing in mind the best interest of the children. So it's balancing that, yung empathy mo sa lahat ng parties, as well as your professional duty to do your job properly. And that's a very very interesting dynamic sa buhay ng isang abogado. Because sometimes you can't help na malungkot, you can't help na, you know, kawawa naman, or you can't help na it struck a chord ko, lalo na sa children matter, lalo na sa ganyan. It can get very emotionally heavy yung cases, and that's kung abogado ka in family law, it's a very different case and the atmosphere, siguro that's the word, case atmosphere, compared to litigation, compared to, I've done a little bit of immigration, and compared to yung mga contracts, iba-iba. Hindi ko sinasabing one is better than the other, iba lang. But you tend to deal with the whole spectrum of humanity, the good, the really good, the not so good, and very bad sometimes. So interesting is a very good word. Walang araw na pareho.
Tama. So yeah, walang araw na pareho, iba-ibang kwento no? You talk about something, for example, domestic abuse, kanya-kanyang kwento yan, kanya-kanyang kwento bawat pamilya. Ika nga. Okay, well, attorney, sige, may mga final messages tayo. Ito, sino to? Si Marian Galicia Paner.
I keep,
Cheltenham. Oo. Hindi mo nasabi kung gano'ng kalamig. Pero malamig nga kaninang umaga, 9 degrees like I said, no? 11 degrees sa akin, 12 degrees sa attorney, no? Na-feel ko when I went biking this morning, yung malamig sa tenga. Kaya I don't know if I have to buy something na, di ba yung mga nagmumotorsiklo, may para silang, parang yung, ito lang yung nakalabas, yung mata. So, tignan ko kung makakabili ako nun.
Earmuff.
Parang mas, ayaw ko masusot na gano'n. Tapos baklava ba tayo yun? Baklava. Tignan ko bumili. Kasi meron akong bumili ako ng flashlight kasi I tried to go biking around mga 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So bumili ako ng ano pangalan nito? Yung parang headlights lamps ng bisikleta. Tsaka yung sa likod yung nagpa-flash na gano'n para ako sakaling may gusto bumundol sa akin, makikita, may bisikleta. Ayan, oo. So, ayan. Mario Sandre.
We just got
they were gonna be staying Istanbul in Bristol. Anak yata niya to.
Ang cute.
Bristol, may mga friends tayo sa Bristol. Ang cute to. Anak niya pala to. We just got po ng EU settlement namin ng anak ko to join my husband. Ano yan? EU settlement? Siguro non-UK yung husband niya, no? Dito nakasettle. Tama. Siguro baka ganun.
Yeah.
Non-UK yun, oo. Hindi, siguro, ibang lahi. Okay, well, Stan Levy. Stan Levy! Mabuhay ka! Stan!
Yes.
Mabuhay ka, Stan. Okay, Stan, mabuhay ka. Hope to see you soon, ha? I mean, pagka may chance, no? Si Julie Villanueva. Hello from Croydon. Julie, mabuhay ka. Ayan, mahal.
Yeah.
The better half of our very good friend. Yes. Si Julie. Meron silang Batangas. Meron silang parang Dinner and Dance Batangas Association UK. It's a Saturday, 15th yata of October. So, andun tayo, no? Ano lo to pwesto? Ayun, feel better. Yeah, sige. Feel better soon, Kuya Sonny. Yes, mahirap magkasakit. Totoo yan. So, ayoko magkasakit si Attorney Dana. Hindi lang yung sakit na kundi yung ang pangit kasi yung katawan mo, you suffer. Yung suffer talagang naranasan ko tong attorney, talagang lagbagsak ko talaga, hindi ako makatayo. pinipilit kong tumayo dahil nga kakain ako, pero ang hirap.
Hindi
I
talaga.
just don't wanna. Ayoko na. Gusto ko nang malakas ako lagi. Sabagay, we cannot guarantee that, pero as much as possible, palakasin natin yung immune system natin. Ikaw, attorney, nag-ano ka, ano? At kumusta yung legs, bums, and thumbs ninyo? Ano, kumusta na?
Wala. Ano kami ngayon? Busy. So, ibabalik na naman
okay
namin
lang yan.
siguro. Pag
Okay
ano
lang yan,
na,
okay lang yan.
yeah.
Okay lang yan. Ako, Diyos ko, biro mo, bumaba ako sa 62 kilograms, no? From, sabihin na lang natin, 92, 94 kilograms. Tinicheck ko sa aking GP, I was, 92, 94, down to 62. Imagine mo yan.
Grabe.
Nagsimula lang ng April 13, 2022.
Ano?
The journey started on the 13th of January. And, okay lang. Kaya lang hindi ba ako mukhang pangit yata pag pumayat. But anyway.
Wapo ko. Waste para sa
Kaya I love you, attorney, as attorney.
We love you too. We love you too.
I love you too, no? Ikaw, sabi nga, talagang best friend. Yeah. Okay, attorney, sige nga pala. O baka meron ka pang nais ipahabol, baka may naalala doon sa topic, or let them know kung how to, or may mga pahabol ka, shout out, or how to get in touch with you.
Yes, if you want to have a free 30-minute consultation, dahil ito ay generic advice lang, you really have to get the specific advice para sa case nyo and specific facts ng case nyo. You can email me at danna.quinto@dvsolicitors.com or call me at 01234225-188. Again, it's danna.quinto@dvsolicitors.com or call me at 01234225-188. So, minsan, what's easy, because I know lahat naman tayo dito may rota ng trabaho, meron tayong mga schedule dito, diba? So, if you email me, what we can do is find kung ano din yung maayos na time para sa inyo, para pareho tayo na available. And kahit malayo kayo, it would be good to have a Zoom meeting para makita natin yung isa't isa. That's nice. Or kung ayaw nyo na Zoom, it's okay to have a telephone conversation as well. If you are going to send an email, nakakatulong po na may short case summary kung ano yung concern nyo, ano yung kaso nyo. So that would enable me na ma-prepare ko kung ano yung sa tingin ko minsan alam na namin yung normal na mga tanong on that particular case. So at least prepared tayo at efficient ang paggamit natin ng 30-minute consultation nyo. But, Mr. Laragan, na-miss namin kayo. So, hopefully, okay ka na. Fully, 100% ka na. Yun lang ang aking shout-out ngayon. Shout-out ko lang, sana fully recovered ka na at hindi na yan bumalik. Dahil, mahirap mag-solo broadcast, Malungkot! Miss talaga kita. Sabi ko, naku, walang nagtatanong-tanong sa akin. Tapos, wala akong kakwentuhan. Siguro yun talaga yun kasi may kwentuhan tayo para tayong umuwi sa sariling, umuwi sa Pilipinas every Tuesday. Tapos wala akong kakwentuhan na miss talaga kita. At nagalala ako na.
I really miss you. Na-miss kita. So, yeah, I don't want to get sick again, no? Ayaw nating magkasakit. Namimiss ko rin kasi itong ating, syempre, yung show natin. And, of course, no, this is like yung sinabi mo nga pala. I just would like to reiterate na parang generic, general touching on the general principles of law, no? Pero, syempre, kada problema, kada legal problem or situation or query, kanya-kanya may mga nuances, may no? So they really have to, if you really need a lawyer at kailangan talagang mas maipaliwanag and somebody to represent you if the case need be, ayan, so si attorney, ang DV solicitors would be the best choice kasi unang-una you can relate to the lawyer. For example, si attorney, pwede kanyang ipasa within the department kung ano yung concern pero at least ang initial contact mo si attorney, no? Pinay. at you speak the same language and more or less it's easier. You don't get lost in the translation, di ba? Minsan parang hirap pagka walang, iba yung pagka may kababayan ka eh. Iba pa talaga. So,
Iba.
ayun ho. DB solicitors
Iba yung
at ang sa
minsan. Yeah. Minsan pagka
tama yun,
natin,
oo.
nag-iiba yung presentation. Not because it's more on may mga experiences tayo na pag pinesent ko in that way, shared experiences natin as Filipino. Alam ko na mas magkaka-level yung conversation natin. Siguro mas mape-present, mas maganda yung reception ng advice ko. So that's generally bakit may advantage in terms of yung may alam ng nuance, ng cultural nuance. At may intindihan ko rin kasi may intindihan din nating Pilipino, hindi lang ako, and all other Filipino, ako supportive ako sa lahat ng mga Filipino lawyers or wannabe Filipino lawyers here. Dahil there's always room for the more the merrier yun ang aking motto sa buhay. Hopefully yung ating community mas tatatag pag alam ng komunidad natin kung ano yung batas dito, pag mas maayos yung kumbaga pag-assist natin at pag yung kaalaman ng bawat isa at mas smooth sailing ang kanilang buhay dito. Lahat tayo, happy tayo lahat, and that's good. Mas magiging successful ang community natin, mas magiging masaya, and that's a good thing for all Filipinos in the UK. That's how I see it anyway.
Yes. Tama. I agree, no? I agree. Tama 'yun, no? At saka we're a small community. Kailangan mag-bond together tayo. So, kung may kapareho kayo ng kamukha mo, sinasabi mo, the more the merrier. Although, kumbaga, kalaban yun sa profession, pero okay lang eh. Ang ganda ng mentality mo, attorney. Teka muna, sige, if I have to mentor or help you or give some advice or be friends with you, okay lang, di ba? Which is good, open. And that's what we love in you, no? Kaya very lovable ka. Oo, kaya well, beauty and the
Beauty si Direk dyan sa likod ng
attorney, ang ganda ng mga
beauty.
Well, talking of likod, gusto ko yung pakita mga direct yung mga libro din. Cute. Ano kayo mga libro doon ni attorney sa likod doon? Ayun ano mga libro nandiyan? Mga collection mo diyan? Mga ano yan? What are some of the, ano ba? These are success or legal, novels, non-fiction, ano ba yan? Curious lang kasi ako, siyempre, di ba normally pag may mga shows, kunyari BBC or ITV or anybody, or any, kunyari say newscast, meron silang in-interview na tag dito na guest. Minsan nasa backdrop libro, no? Di ba? Mga library, ganyan. So, alamin natin kay attorney kung ano ang ano yan?
Sorry,
Off-air tayo?
I am back. Let me say, if I can...
Akala ko off-air tayo. Okay. Akala ko off-air tayo. Nagsasalita ako eh. Hindi, yan lang. So, ayan. Okay. Hindi, ano mga libro lang yan? Curious lang ako.
Ano ba yan? Pupula lang tayo.
Are these...
Sapiens.
Ano yan?
David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me. The Buddha and the Badass. Very good. Vishen Dakshani. Tinangan natin.
Ano yan? Inspiration books? Motivation, or fiction? Ano yan?
May konting art history. Meron akong konting maliit na interest with art history. Papabayan. Mountains.
Ano ba yung chef mo? Yung chef mo, di ba sabi mo, the chef yung kay Bourdain?
Kitchen Confidential.
Ayan.
Kitchen Confidential, andun meron pa yun sa baba
sa baba. Di ba? No, okay lang. Okay lang. So, ano mga libro yan? Ano mga libro mo? So, may art, sabi mo, may art ka?
Yeah,
may art ka.
Some art.
David Goggins, sabi mo, Goggins?
Yeah, David Goggins, very good. Very, very good. Sapiens. Think and Grow Rich, very classic na parang...
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, Napoleon Hill.
Ba't kulay itim yun
Yeah.
sa'yo? Bakit kulay itim na ano yan? Parang original? Ano, parang
Ah,
malaki yan.
parang edition lang nasa Amazon
Pero
galing.
good kasi normally nasa paperback yung karamihan yan. Pero hindi paperback yan.
Hardback.
Paperback ba yan? Parang bound eh.
Hardback.
Parang bound eh.
Hardback.
Hardback,
Hardback siya.
oo. Galing. Okay, galing. Very
The
good.
monk who sold his Ferrari, very good. Moonwalker, funny, about mountaineering, very good. Mahilig ako sa
okay.
mga spy stories. John Le Carre, meron ako yung
Yes.
So I read
Oh, The Night Manager?
hindi, ang nabasa ko is
The Spy Who Came In From the Cold?
In From the Cold. Meron ako nun.
Oh, The Spy Who Came From the Cold, yes. Alam mo ba yan?
and-
Alam mo ba yung libro na yan, attorney? Kailan ka pinanganak? 19 ano ka?
Matagal na yan. I
Sabihin
think
mo.
1997 ako
Oo, hindi kasi 97, kailan ka pinanganak? 97?
87.
87. 1960s pa o 70s, libro ko na yan, binabasa ko na yan. Bata pa ako, no? So, which is good.
Talaga?
Oh,
Very good. I
yeah.
really like that book. So yeah, mahilig ako. It's medyo hindi ako masyado nag-aano ng libro kasi mabigat, but meron pa rin, I really like hard
Pero
books.
galing. I like your collection. Oh, at least yan. Importante yan. Napoleon Hill book. It's very inspiring, no? That's good. And then, for personal development, no? Good. Well, okay. So, thank you for sharing that, ha? At least, yan ang ating galing.
Ayan ang mga
Galing.
plantito. Medyo plantito din ako eh. So, meron akong naging
At least, nagbibigay sa'yo ng oxygen sa bahay. So, oxygen ang maganda oxygen. Diba? Pangkain ng carbon dioxide yan, no? Galing. Oh, that's good. Oo.
Yeah, so
Well,
yeah,
okay.
may
Well, fantastic. Nice.
sobrang random.
So,
Random yung libro ko, no? So yeah, I like reading. I love reading. Nerd ako sa aking puso, nerd talaga ako. I'm a big nerd and I'm a big geek and I'm proud to
okay
be
lang yan.
one.
Okay lang. Okay lang yan. You have, each one of us would have interests. Magaling yan. And you have to really nourish your mind with the books. And have some books talaga. Maganda yan, no? Malaking bagay yan. Ako, I used to read, siguro, long time before, mga 1 to 2 books, no? Every week, no? Ngayon, hindi na masyado. But I have to go back to it, no? Especially this time. So, yeah. Uy, maraming salamat, attorney. I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Napasarap at napahaba yung kwentuhan natin. Okay, well, I missed you. So, I love you. Kailangan huwag ka magpapakasakit. Huwag kang gagaya sa akin. Pero hindi ko alam kung bakit. Pero may suspicion ako kung bakit ako nagkasakit. Hindi ko na lang kukwento. Kukwento ko off-air. Next time mag-usap tayo. So, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, mga kaibigan. I hope you had a grand time tonight. Dagdag kaalaman talaga, no? Sana yung dagdag kaalaman ay talagang nangyari sa inyong lahat, no? So, hindi lamang para sa inyo, maaaring hindi kayo directly affected, but somehow by knowing about these things that discussed ni attorney, you can probably pass it on to some friends, no? And even recommend them, tell them, panoorin mo yung episode na yun na diniscuss ni attorney. Dahil malaking bagay ho yan, malaking bagay. And yung mga advice ni attorney, stay on board, yung mga curtain. Huwag nyo simple, humarap na kayo, ayusin na lang niyo, make it proper, no? Do it proper. Kung sakaling gusto niyo magkaroon ng communication or do sa inyong contact sa inyong anak, no? Kung sakali mang nagkaroon ng problema. Okay, so sa ngalan ho ni Attorney DANNA Quinto, sa ngalan ho ni Attorney si Attorney Direk Pao na pagaling ka rin, Attorney Direk, Direk, yan. So, Direk Paolo Perez. So, sa ngalan ni Attorney DANNA at ni Direk Pao, ito po si SONNY LARAGAN, nagsasabing thank you very much sa inyong walang sawang pagsubaybay. Let's do it again our happy Tuesday next Tuesday. No, sana magaling ho tayo. Sana magaling si attorney, magaling si Direk, no? Kasi kung wala rin si Direk, kailangan lahat tayo may magaling. So, till next happy Tuesday, ito po si SONNY LARAGAN nagsasabing thank you very much for keeping us company. Take care. God bless and good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Good night. Good night. Bye-bye. See you next week.